It's Around the Henny, brought to you by the All Exclusive Network. I'm Mogul. It's my co-host Eddie Law. You know we're gonna get y'all started off with a shot.
How we like to do it this time. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Woo. All right. Welcome to the show, guys. Yeah, that was a good one, B. Yeah. Welcome to Around the Henny, brought to you by the All Exclusive Network. I'm Mogul. It's my co-host Eddie Law. We want to remind y'all to please drink responsibly.
Yes.
Go around the Henny, but please drink responsibly, man. How you feeling, baby boy?
Man, y'all know I'm feeling good. I'm in the neighborhood, man. We got a great special guest from you guys today, man. I'm so excited about this. I've been excited about them all, but I'm excited about this one. You feel me?
my man. Yeah. So, yeah, who we got coming, man? You can't say we got a special guest and not tell them.
I do that when I do my introduction. I don't want to give it away. I want them to leave it up to the man of the suspense because curiosity killed the cat. I want a couple people to stay with us. You feel me? You feel me?
I feel you, big dog. I feel you, man.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into our guest, man, today's topic, we're going to talk about who is the dopest, the best female MC of this decade.
Okay.
Who's the best female MC of this decade? I'm going to say Nicki Minaj, B. You know what I'm saying? Nicki, she coming with the bars. She's been consistent, hit after hit after hit. You know, man, bro, like she definitely owned this decade, man. It's still going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's not really a female artist, you know, that's really got her accolades that's been consistent like she has. So, you know, I'm going to say Nicki, man. You know, shout out to Nicki Minaj, shout out to Young Money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
IMCMB.
yeah, you know the vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? No, that and what's crazy is my favorite album of hers actually the Queen album. You know, there was a lot of controversy around the Queen album, Blase Scoop, you know, and you know, but that was like one of my favorite albums, bro. Like, you know, Hard White, in Miami, the joint Miami, like
she went ape shit on that.
Yeah, she went crazy on that motherfucker, bro. So shout out to Nicki. Nicki, keep doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And,
definitely.
You know, that's my dopest female artist, you know, of this decade. And you know, honorable mention, obviously, shout out to Cash Doll, Cardi, you know, just a few others out there, but you know, shout out to them. Who you got, B?
Man, you know, it's kind of hard, like, to just break it down in just one goat because you know it's a lot of people that paved the doorway for these other female MCs. So you know, I just broke it down to 4, and you know, as far as I got Cardi, 2019, so many awards in that year, and she won Best Female Rap Album last year. Cash Doll, she's nominated for numerous awards, so she's doing her thing. She up and coming. I'm not saying she's the best or anything like that, but she's coming. Meg Thee Stallion done. I mean, I'm talking about half the year was hers. You get what I'm saying?
Shout out to Meg, man.
Yeah, shout out to Meg
on that hot girl shit.
And kept coming out with Savage, tore TikTok up with that. Hot Girl Summer won so many awards, but the grand champion, Nicki Minaj, man, she won 7 times. Best female artist out. And, you know, you just got to pay homage to the motherfucking queen. Come on now. You should have women buying pink cars. They wasn't doing that.
Nah, no cap. No cap.
That's how I'm living on that for real, man.
Yeah,
Nicki,
we got to get
everybody else.
Nicki that literally jumped on records with male artists, bro, and shit it, bro. Like,
like, you know, you got to hold your own. Yeah, straight up. You mentioned my nickname, you probably smell shit stains. You feel me? For real.
Shout out to my fans.
For real. That's Loaded Lux.
Loaded Lux. Shout out to my fans, Loaded Lux.
Man, and you know,
I'm in the ring breaking them up like Mills Lane.
Exactly.
He built like that. How do we get up? We got to get Lux on the show, B.
Hey, he got to answer emails, man. The Henny fact today, man. 3 consecutive strikes in bowling is called a turkey.
What?
It's a Henny fact.
What the fuck?
Henny fact, man. What? You know, I know that
turkey.
A turkey for 3. You know, watch ESPN on Sunday after the NFL Network show go off. You might catch 3 strikes in a row. But you ain't getting off that easy, Imp. You're not getting off that easy. Shout out to the Henny fact,
B. Shout out to Turkey. What's my question, B? You know
you're not getting off that easy.
Talk to me, B.
Since you have super knowledge in music, so the song on Jay-Z's 444 album, Story of OJ, was sampled by which legendary artist?
James Brown.
Final answer.
Yes.
No, it's not James Brown. Nina Simone.
What?
Nina Simone. Yeah. I switched it up.
Motherfucker.
I switched it up. Right. Yeah, because the last answer was Stevie, but I get you back on that one, man. You know how we living, baby. Take that shot, man. Take that little shot, man. But listen, man, our next guest is a CEO of Let's Ride 350, talented dancer, actress, who can be seen across all platforms via music videos, movies. I'm talking about the sky's the limit for this woman. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give it up and show your love to the beautiful Miss Bianca Brewton.
Hey. Bianca, welcome to the show. Hey, welcome to Around the Henny, brought to you by the All Exclusive Network. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Word. How you holding up via COVID, man? COVID got everything fucked up. How you holding up?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm hanging in there. I ended up catching COVID.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I am past the 2-week mark, which is great.
Woo!
Yes.
Drop one of Clue's bombs for her being cured of COVID.
Yes.
Look, man. So I'm definitely grateful that I was able to make it through that. It was a little scary, I will say. And it was. I will say it's also frustrating because I stay in LA and I dodged it for at least 6-7 months. Right.
Oh yeah.
I went home to visit my mom and my stepfather and. You know, Georgia, they're living wild out there. So.
Oh yeah, we out here. I'm in Atlanta. We outside with it, baby. We outside.
And he lives in Brunswick, so
yeah.
I'm just like Brunswick, Georgia. So I'm just oh, y'all are living different from California. So I just feel like my immune system or just me being guarded out here and going out there is just like two different lifestyles, you know. So
Nah, that's what's up. We definitely glad that, you took back from that. You know what I mean? You're doing your thing, acting, dancing, motherfucking doing everything. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And speaking of that, like, what inspired you to start the Let's Ride 305?
What's crazy is I've always, like, since I moved to LA, I've always based my movement around riding out, booty shaking, which is the Florida culture.
Yeah.
Uncle Luke. Yes.
Shout out Uncle Luke.
I was actually on America's Best Dance Crew.
Nice.
When I was 18, and that's kind of what kicked off so that's what kicked off my career and what made me move to LA. And I always struggled with being labeled as a booty shaker because people out here only saw me as like Live in Color ABDC, right?
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to make a name for myself outside of that. So I kind of separated myself for a minute. And then once I started working, I started to slowly incorporate my culture, which is riding out, booty shaking, into my movement. And during the pandemic, I just figured, like, to be honest, I was just doing that for myself to stay motivated. And people just caught wind of it. And that's when I was like, you know what? This would be a good time for me to start a business, you know? And I guess I was thinking that as well as because the industry has taken a turn right now. And I haven't really worked as much as I was before. So that's why I was like, let me start this business. And hopefully something can come from this just in case the industry doesn't bounce back.
Yeah. Gotta be able to pivot.
Definitely. Exactly. Yes, thanks for coming, and I'm glad that you're feeling better from, the COVID scare and, contracting it and all that stuff. you've been very busy this year with doing music videos, movies, and sitcoms and things like that. How do you manage the time, and which one is more challenging, like from doing music videos or doing film? And like, how are you managing that time? And because we only got 24 hours in a day, and it seemed like you got all the time, just to knock this out.
Well, with music videos, we have set rehearsals.
Yes.
And a set day to film the video. And to be honest, like each job, if there is a job that conflicts with that, then I just won't take it,
Yeah.
That's the only way that I'll be able to manage my time with these jobs. It is possible to do both. It's just time consuming and exhausting at times, with film, it's the same, you have your rehearsals, but that's a little bit longer. So with that, you can still manage your time, also with doing film.
Roger.
I don't know if I can, it's never been, what am I trying to say? I've always been able to manage my time properly with my jobs.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I have a good relationship with the choreographers sometimes, to where it's like, hey, do you mind if I, can do this job? I can make rehearsal, but is it okay if I leave early, or if I'm doing another job same day, I'll just say, hey, can I come to rehearsal, 5-10 minutes later from this rehearsal,
Yeah.
So honestly, it's just about communication.
Yes, and a lot of remembering of 8 counts. No, I'm just playing.
Look, after some time, it just sits in your body. You like, oh, I could do this.
Yeah,
fact. And so, like Eddie Law was saying, you're very busy. Like, what made you decide to get into the film industry, and like, what was like your first big break as far as like how did you get into it? Like,
well, I got into it because of America's Best Dance Crew. When I did move to LA, it was hard for me to break into the industry because I was new. But my first job, what was it? Oh my God. I think I did Carrie Hilson. I was 18 years old, and Othan, she's like an OG, amazing. She gave me my first opportunity. She was working with a choreographer named Jamaica, which is also phenomenal. And they gave me my first shot. That was my first big break into the industry. What was your other question?
What inspired you to go ahead and get into like the film industry?
Well, I think once I started working with artists, I met a choreographer named Draco Johnson and Jamal Sims, and they put me on my first world tour with Miley Cyrus, and I was 19 years old. And they worked heavily in the film industry with they did Step Up, they did all the Step Up series, the movie, they did Big Mama's House, Footloose, Adam Sandler movies. And once I started to connect with them, they're like my big brothers, my mentors. And once I started to get into, once I connected with them after Miley Cyrus tour, they just started to look out for me, and they were the ones that helped me get into the film industry. And from there, it's just like in a smooth transition.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Yes.
Jim, you heard me?
Yes. Like those two, I love them to pieces. Like they really changed my life. Othan changed my life, and Jamaica. Like, so those 4 people really they made sure I was okay. And if it wasn't for them, like I would not be where I'm at right now.
That's solid. You brought up working with Adam Sandler, Miley Cyrus, Cardi. Who would you want to do some more collaborations with if you haven't that you haven't worked with already?
That's kind of hard. I feel like, not trying to sound.
She done work with everybody.
I'm trying to work with. I worked with everyone, so I don't know. I really don't know. There's no one that I'm really itching to work for right now. I mean, of course, I would love to work with any artist. You know what I mean? But I don't. since I worked with everyone, I'm kind of just like an open book now. I'm just like, okay, I'm down to do this. I'm down to do that. I would love to still work with Usher again. Like, I would love to work with him.
Yeah.
That's my alter ego. That's my alter ego right
Looking
there.
ass.
Yes.
Those were the two. I worked with them already, but I would love to like do a little bit more with them.
Yes.
And who's like your favorite choreographer? Like who or like your top, like, let's say 3, because I know it's probably hard to pick one. You know what I mean? Who would you say is like your top, 3 best choreographers that you work with or have not worked with yet? Either one.
That's a tough question.
It's a loaded question, baby. Around the Henny exclusive, baby.
Please, oh my God, you said I love all of them.
I know that's right, Queen.
Like I can't really say I have a favorite. Like everyone that I've been blessed to work with has been a great, amazing experience. So they're all my favorite. They all offer different things, you know. They all push me in a different way. So it's kind of hard for me to say like, oh, this is my favorite choreographer, you know?
Yeah.
It's definitely
like a periodic table. You can get something from each one of them. And it takes a village, if you will.
Yeah, like each one of the choreographers that I work with have helped me become the person that I am right now, you know? So.
Nah, for sure. And I mean, it's dope to see, my African American queens taking over the game. I think you and KO is friends on the ground. Yeah, I see, we had her on the show a few weeks back. Shout out to KO, you know what I'm saying? But it's just dope to see, y'all really getting y'all shots and y'all taking them and like really taking off. You know what I'm saying? Like, chances make champions, baby. You know
At the end of the day.
That's a fact. Not to be used without the express permission of Ricky Bobby Inc.
In my estimation, you can do it all, Queen. CEO, running a business, dance act. What are some other things that you're looking forward to getting involved with in the future?
Acting, actually, and doing a little bit more commercial print work. I love dance, but I realized like I can't do this forever.
Yeah.
So I'm in the place of trying to figure out how to transition into something else. I did do Lovecraft. So I got a taste of that, and I was already, trying to work my way into it. So I recently just got a print agent to help me break into that market as far as like doing Nike or Puma. Yeah. So I'm taking those steps right now. Future, I really would love to act. So that's like the biggest thing right now, what I'm pushing.
Yeah. And shout out to you on Lovecraft, man. You really, if y'all haven't seen it, make sure y'all see Lovecraft.
Definitely.
Miss Bianca Brewton doing a god dang on thing about this thing. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? So like, what's something that you can say to the fans to be looking forward to? If you could go anything that you got coming up. I know how it be. You working right now, so you got
you working like
100 different damn
Fort Knox. You got to be under concealment.
Well, I do have something dropping, I believe, the end of the year, but I can't really say. It's with a brand, so I'm super excited about that. And I just finished writing a book.
Yes. I love a good read.
Super excited. So hopefully I can have that out, end of December. It's about, I lost my sister 4 years ago, and
blessings.
Yes.
Thank you guys. It was really hard for me to like cope with losing her. It was a lot of things that I dealt with as far as like with my past, and it just started to like come out a little bit more while she was gone. And instead of me like unpacking my emotions onto my friends, I just started to just write down how I was feeling, how I felt about God. And while I was writing, I did like a time stamp. So just that way I can see like the date and time that I wrote each emotion. So I finally today I got my edits back, and today I finally like paid for them to get it published. So
amen.
Yes.
Hopefully
for that.
book is can help anyone that has lost a sibling, but also to like a loved one, and just so they'll know that they're not alone. Because in those moments, you feel like you are alone. You know,
not fair. Yeah,
it's not a happy book. It's more of a vulnerable, sad tale. You know.
Yeah.
But
it's genuine though.
It's genuine. Yes, it's super genuine. I think this is the first time where like I've been so open about my life, because on Instagram you don't really see you know, their life, what they're going through. You only see just like a little. You see the joy. You know?
Highlights.
The joy in the Birkin bags and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, speaking of Birkin bags, what is it? Have you been following this whole thing about this Birkin bag situation? Oh, the light in
I feel like it's a joke.
Yeah, like
I followed it a little, but it's not doing anything for me. Yeah. I'm not. I don't know. I would rather get land. You know.
Hey, man.
But I realize, like, with this industry, sometimes as like being a Black person and, you know, being a part of a community or just your upbringing, you're not able to attain those things. So when you have money, you want to, I don't know if it's like showing off, but it's just like,
right.
Exactly.
It's like, you never had.
But it sucks because you kind of get caught in this like bubble. The industry is a bubble.
Yes, it is.
But you get caught in this bubble, and you feel you just start to get lost, you know, in life, instead of like trying to think like long term. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. Like my thing is, if your ass ain't got no damn house in your name, no car in your name, you don't need no damn Birkin.
No, not at all. Not at all. What's something that you would tell young girls, young Black females that's trying to pursue the same goals or attain similar goals as you?
I would just say, like, that's a good question.
Around the Henny, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm like, how would I speak to myself? One, I would just say, stay focused. You know, don't allow anyone to deter you from your dream. That's like the biggest one. Because you will have family members saying that it's not possible. You know what I mean? And I've definitely have had that before. You know, just stay focused. And I also will say, like, you don't have to tell everybody your plans. You know? Because the more you do that, you're allowing more people to come in and give their opinion about your life.
Or that energy, you know?
So staying focused and staying true to who they are, because the industry can shake you. You know, I got into this game at 18, and at that time I didn't know who I was, so I was dealing with a lot of insecurities. Normally, like, you go through the stage of like going to college, you know what I mean? Like, you have those moments of trying to figure out life. But being thrown at 18 into the industry, it's like it's tough, because you don't know who you can trust. You know what I mean? And also too, you're going to auditions where they're separating you by your race. So you're confused, because you're like, well, I'm thinking that we're all supposed to go together, but no, it's like Black, okay, white girl, you know. But then you really realize like when you get deeper into it, it's like they only can have one Black person. White, you know what I mean? So then that kind of plays with your ego, you know what I mean? So I will say, you know, just staying true to who you are. Don't let anybody shake you up. And just dig deep. It's really it's really about knowing who you are as a person.
Amen.
And overall.
And sticking to the fight where your heart is hit and remembering why you started at the end of the day.
Facts. Be yourself, because everybody else taking, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Well, man, Miss Bianca, we definitely appreciate you taking the time out your busy schedule to come sit down with us. We would love to have you back on at any time. Anything we'll ever do to support you in your campaign, we're definitely glad to do it. And we appreciate everything that you do for the culture, Queen. And, man.
I can't wait to get that book. I love a good read.
Facts.
I can't wait.
I'm excited.
Big facts, man. Well, definitely. Anything else you got to say to the fans?
I just want to say I'm grateful. Thank you guys for having me. This is really nice to just talk about the industry, about life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So quick. I'm like, dang, I kind of want to talk some more.
Hey, you can come back anytime.
Yes, especially when a book. When I get about like chapter 5 or 6, I'm like, come on.
Yeah,
big facts.
Yeah.
Man, so that would be great. I would love to come back. This was really nice. I see the Hennessy in the back. So I'm
yes,
like,
Lord.
yeah. I should have pulled my Hennessy out.
Yeah, we on that head dog and dog, Skip.
Hey, okay. Or I might have. I see your Hennessy too, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring my cup out next time.
Oh, for sure. Stay left. Nah, for real. When the book drop and they gotta get out in the rotation, we definitely want to bring you back on. We can talk about the book and sip a little bit. Sound like a plan?
That sounds like a plan.
Yes.
All right, Queen. Well, hey, I'm YI Mogul. This is Eddie Law. Y'all just tapped in with Miss Bianca Brewton on Around the Henny, brought to you by the All Inclusive Network. And we out.